to all my listeners and a very warm welcome to all of you. Today, we study the 7th name from the 99 names of Allah. Zikr is an ibadat. It's a deep reverence to remember the Divine and His benevolence. Each of the Zikr series contains the name, and to understand the meaning of the name, we would be going through couplets and sometimes through some famous Sufi fables. And to develop a deeper connection with the name, we would also be running through the roots and branches of the name to acquaint ourselves with the historical derivation, to know how did the name arrive to its present form. Each series would then end with a guided meditation. I can't miss expressing my gratitude to Sadi Shakur Chishti, also known as Neil Douglas Klotz, because it is his book, The Sufi Book of Life, 99 Pathways of the Heart for the Modern Darwish, that continues to nourish me. Al-muhaimin, protection. When you're guided to this pathway, take the opportunity to contact your highest guidance and your connection with your teachers. Feel divine support combining with life energy to create a blanket of protection surrounding you. If, as Sufis believe, sacred unity includes everything, do we actually need protection? Doesn't everything come from the Divine? On one level, this is true. On another, there is still a part of our being that feels separate and in need of protection. On yet another level, even if everything comes from the Divine, we still have the responsibility to act because our actions affect and change the fabric of divine reality. To the Sufis, God is not a puppeteer, moving things around at his or her whim. In the words of St. Paul, we live and move and have our beings in the Divine. I repeat, we live and move and have our beings in the Divine. None of us can rest on our laurels or afford to stand back from life in studied indifference. And to exemplify, let me bring up the couplet of 20th century Sufi Sadi. Kings forget they should serve the poor, not the poor them. Sheep doesn't pasture shepherds, it's the other way around. Likewise, just wait a bit if you think you are destined for greatness and someone else for the harsh heap. The earth turns. One day success gives way to another's care. And if you dig up the ashes of a grave, who can distinguish rich from poor? Perhaps life is calling you right now to develop a sense of care and protection for your own spiritual life or for the life of your family and community. We can never determine what is right or true for another person, but we sometimes must make a decision about what is right and true for us at a particular moment. It may seem that you are called upon to act in a dualistic way. But if you remember that Allah is on all sides, then the question to ask in meditation is, how am I called upon to serve divine compassion in this moment? What is really mine to do in this situation? Roots and branches. Traditional translations of this quality include the protector and the one who determines what is true and false. In Muhaimin, the sound of Hay, which means the divine life energy, combined with the previous pathway Mumin, which is support, together give Muhaimin a sense of support plus life energy that equals to protection. The roots depict an imagery of a hen spreading her wings to protect her chicks. This protection also offers the ability to distinguish true from false. In addition, the Quran uses this name to refer to itself as the protector of all previous messages. As it says, "Tell everyone we believe in one being, and what has been revealed to you, and what was revealed to Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, and Jacob, and to the tribes, and what was given to Moses and Jesus, and all the prophets from their source is same. We will make no distinction between any of them, and we resign ourselves to the same source of all." Let's meditate on Al-muhaimin. Lie down or simply sit very comfortably, and as you listen to the music in the background, keep your focus on my voice. And when thoughts come up, let them come and go, drifting like clouds in your consciousness. While you sit comfortably, listening to my voice, connecting, being in touch with your inner core. And let's meditate on Al-muhaimin. Lie down or sit very comfortably, listening to the soft music in the background. Keep your focus on my voice. And when thoughts come up, let them come and go, drifting like clouds in your consciousness. While you sit silently, comfortably, listening to my voice, connecting, being in touch with your inner core. And when thoughts come, let them come and go away, drifting like clouds. Calm yourself and bring yourself to your heart. Take a long, deep breath of peace. Take a deep inhale of rest. Peace, so that you're quiet and you listen to the sounds of perhaps your own body. Breathe in the sound of mu into the core of your belly, and as the sound changes to hai, come to your heart. Allow the sound of hai to resonate in your heart. Muhai, muhai. Then make a longer exhale at the sound of min. Allow the sound of min to radiate in all directions with a feeling of protection. Repeat this rhythmic breathing of muhaimin couple of times. Muhai at the in-breath and min on exhale. Remembering that your exhale would be longer than your inhale. After some time, feel free to release the sound and the pattern of breathing and breathe naturally. Feeling the power of unity protecting your whole inner self. And again, breathe in mu in your belly and hai in your heart center. Breathe out min on the exhale. Breathing in the feeling of muhaimin to the places where you feel unsafe and unprotected. Muhaimin. The power of unity is protecting your whole inner self. Muhaimin. And soon you will stop to hear my voice. However, I urge you to continue to meditate on this name You can also direct your breath outwards towards your friends, then your family, and also the larger communities who might need healing. Muhaimin, Muhaimin, Muhaimin. Till I meet you again, Khuda Hafiz.